Tonight, Justin Baldoni's lawyer speaking out for the first time since Blake Lively accused the actor of unprofessional and sexually inappropriate behavior.
First, Blake Lively accusing Justin Baldoni.
Blake Lively hit it with a lawsuit from Baldoni.
Is there a coordinated smear campaign to bring down Blake Lively?
100% no.
Big cast picture with everyone. It made me go, well, is there more to the story here?
We've not just seen one lawsuit. We've not just seen two lawsuits. There are now 4 total lawsuits.
Trying to release every single text messages between the two of them.
And I'm really sorry. I up.
If you extort someone by calling them a predator and creating false allegations against someone, it is illegal.
Y'all, Justin Baldoni is breaking down, literally in tears, after Blake Lively just hit him with another round of pure humiliation. This whole lawsuit is taking a mental toll on him. And honestly, the receipts that just surfaced might change everything. And trust me, it gets worse. Not only is this drama hitting career-ending levels, but the entire internet is now picking sides. And Blake's team just played their biggest card yet. Is Justin actually guilty, or is he being set up? Buckle up, because we're about to break down every little detail. And by the end, you'll have a very different perspective on this whole mess. Let's dive in. So let's talk about Justin Baldoni finally breaking his silence. And let's just say, he did not hold back.
This morning I sent a text message to my best friend Jamie and the president of my company, Tara. And I told them that I wasn't in the best place. I told them that I was exhausted, that I haven't given myself time to recover or time to heal. I had an intense year.
After weeks of being dragged through the mud, Justin finally sat down for an emotional, raw interview. And the man was straight up broken. Like, hands shaking, voice cracking, full-on breakdown mode. He called this the worst time of his life. And honestly, I don't doubt it.
The Hollywood actress Blake Lively has filed a legal complaint against her. It ends with Us co-star Justin Baldoni alleging sexual harassment and a campaign to destroy her reputation. Blake Lively says she wants to pull back the curtain on sinister tactics used to harm people who speak up about misconduct.
This whole thing blew up when Blake Lively accused him of some serious allegations, including SA. And if you remember the second that Exposed dropped, boom. His talent agency dropped him within hours. That was a career-ruining moment. And Justin, he's been fighting for his name ever since. But here's where things get really messy.
A lot of material success and a lot of emotional stress. It's very hard on me and my family. And I wear a lot of hats.
In his latest interview, Justin went off about how much this situation has destroyed him mentally, emotionally, and financially. And before y'all say, oh, he's just being dramatic, his words hit different. I had an intense year, a lot of emotional stress. It's been very hard on me and my family. This man is completely drained. And here's the kicker. He never directly said Blake's name in the interview, but we all knew who he was talking about. Now, let's talk about something wild, because in that same interview, Justin started talking about how he's been taking too much, how he says yes to things out of fear, how he's just tired of it all. And honestly...
Hey, Blake, it is 2 in the morning. Hopefully this does not wake you up. I want to start with an apology. Man, reading the second part of your message, my heart sank, and I'm really sorry. I for sure fell short, and you worked really hard on that.
That 2 a.m. phone call was all the proof we needed. Y'all remember that, right? When Blake allegedly made him jump through hoops to make things work for her? Now, looking back at it, imagine if Justin had just stood his ground. We would have had a whole different story. But Justin, he keeps giving people second chances. And sometimes, that kindness is what gets you played. But wait, it gets worse. Justin also admitted that this whole situation has been forcing him to relive the worst mistakes of his past. He straight up said he wasn't proud of who he used to be, and that some of his past relationships, emotionally abusive. Oh, and they both ended in cheating. Excuse me? Like, this man is peeling back layers trying to prove to the world that even if he's made mistakes, he did not do what Blake is accusing him of. But the real question is anyone actually believing him? Because let's be real, not everyone is on his side. Even with all the receipts, some people are still riding for Blake, saying she wouldn't file a lawsuit like this unless she had proof. While others, they're convinced Justin is getting played. The court of public opinion is absolutely brutal, and it's only getting worse. And y'all, this case isn't even close to over. The hearing date is still far off, and until then, Justin is stuck in this PR nightmare. But let's switch gears for a second, because while Justin is fighting to save his name, another pop star just got dragged for being a hypocrite. And this one? You won't believe. Y'all know Chappell Roan, right? She just had her moment at the Grammys, and at first, it was legendary.
I told myself if I ever won a Grammy and I got to stand up here in front of the most powerful people in music, I would demand that labels and the industry profiting millions of dollars off of artists would offer a livable wage and health care, especially to developing artists.
She got up there, gave this powerful speech, and called out the entire industry for exploiting artists. But guess what? The internet was ready to call her out. A celebrity nail artist just exposed Chappell with receipts saying that, just a few months ago, Chappell tried to get free work, paying her in exposure. Excuse me! Like, girl, you just stood up at the Grammys talking about fair pay, and now you're out here trying to pay in Instagram tags? The internet ate her up, and let me tell you, it did not end well for her. And just when we thought things couldn't get crazier, Taylor Swift just got booed at the Super Bowl. And y'all, this wasn't random. Taylor was sitting right next to Ice Spice, vibing and minding her business, when the stadium cameras panned to her. And out of nowhere, the crowd booed her, like loudly. At first, people thought it was just Eagles fans being Eagles fans. But then,
Donald Trump has reignited his one-sided feud with Taylor Swift in a series of posts on social media. The US president's football team may have lost the Super Bowl, but Trump still left the stadium feeling quite smug. During the game between Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles, Trump posted 2 videos on Truth Social, showing a contrast of fan reactions to both him.
Trump jumped in. Yep, Donald Trump hopped on social media, saying the only one that had a tougher night than the Kansas City Chiefs was Taylor Swift. She got booed out of the stadium. MAGA is very unforgiving. Like, what is going on? Some people think it's about her relationship with Travis Kelce. Others think it's because she turned down the Super Bowl halftime show. And some
legal drama playing out in multiple courts now, literally from coast to coast, and all kinds of people close to these stars, from personal trainers to friends like Taylor Swift, finding their names mentioned as part of this ongoing fight.
They're convinced it has to do with her involvement in Justin and Blake's drama. One thing's for sure, Taylor's got a lot of enemies right now. So let's wrap this up. Justin Baldoni is on the verge of breaking down, Chappell Roan just got exposed for being a hypocrite, and Taylor Swift's Super Bowl moment is looking real bad. What do y'all think? Is Blake Lively doing too much? Did Chappell deserve the backlash? And are Swifties going to defend Taylor, or was the booing actually justified? Let me know down in the comments, loves. And as always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on those notification bells, because this drama is far from over.